Firstly, can I ask everyone to raise your glasses and toast my wife? Mrs. Nicole Marie Payton. Yay! Not Patton, Payton. Nicole has taught me a lot about family. The thing about family is sometimes you get a bit more, sometimes you lose a bit, but today I got a lot. I got 2 little sisters, a dad, and God help me, 2 more mums. I've even acquired a wonderful, crazy pair of grandparents. You guys are the cherries on top, and I'm proud to be associated with you. Now I'd like to thank all the bridesmaids for everything you've done, especially the maid of honour in the organisation of Nicole's hen do. In all the time I've spent with Nicole over the years, all I've heard is how the best week she's ever had was the 1 week away from me while she was partying in Ibiza. Which bodes well for me in the future. To the groomsmen, thanks for all the help you've provided today and for an amazing week in Ibiza for my stag do. I'm lucky enough to have 2 best men who are both called Sam, but both unfortunately do have a bad tendency to lie, so whatever you do here later on is not true. So to a toast to the bridesmaids and the groomsmen. Bridesmaids and groomsmen.
I first met my new son-in-law Matt in the car park of the Hatton Arms pub, where he was sat in Nicole's car. And actually thinking about it, he never did get out the car. I was very proud of Matt when he asked me for Nicole's hand in marriage. It showed me what I knew all along, that he's a true gent and a lovely guy, who I know I can trust.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. If you can't tell already, I'm Sam, Matt's brother. I'd like to think that I've impacted his life in some way, but in actual fact, he's impacted mine the most. I've always looked up to...
Go on, Sam.
I've always looked up to him as a role model, helping me build my sense of humour and giving me advice, knowledge along the way. He's shaped me into being the better man I am myself. I'm honoured to say that Nicole is part of the family, and I'm looking forward to having a sister I've never had. Marriage is a big milestone of both their lives, and it's a time to reflect on the past, but also look forward to the future. May they continue to find joy together, grow old together, and laugh together for many, many years to come. At the end of the day, I couldn't wish for someone who was as loving, as caring as my brother. Through thick and thin, he's always been there for me, my mum, my dad, and now Nicole and her family. I truly wish both of them many happy years to come. Can we please raise a glass to Mr. and Mrs. Payton?
As the world is in constant motion, you stay with me through the strange emotion. You and I, we will make it through. Let's go into the unknown, letting our lives flow.
I still remember it as though it was yesterday. We were sat on the school wall, last ones waiting for lift home after cricket one night, convincing you to spend all your emergency taxi money you had stashed away in a secret pouch in your bag on sweets and ice cream for us. From that night on, we were bros, and we spent the best part of 18 years just like that.
You know I'm counting on you now running. I stay with me, let it keep on coming. You and I need to hold on through. Yeah, as the world...
Thanks for everyone for coming. People have travelled from across the UK, Europe, New Zealand and even Dubai, and I can honestly say it wouldn't be the same without you here. It'd be considerably cheaper.
We will make it through. Close close your eyes and dream, and feel the wind on the open highway. All I need is the breeze and your love. You know I'm counting on you now, running. Just stay with me, let it keep on coming. You and I to hold on through, as the world is in a constant motion. You stay with me through this strange emotion, and you and I will make it through, yeah.
Now I'd just like to talk a little bit about my gorgeous daughter, Nicole, or Nixie Noodle as we called her when she was little. She arrived in our life at 5:40 a.m. on the 13th of November 1990, which was a little shocking because she was very blue, because she had an umbilical cord around her neck. But fortunately the midwife soon sorted that out and Nicole started crying, and we all did. That day, as all fathers know, changes your life forever. Starts to shake now. More important to look after than you've got something more important to look after than yourself.
You can be extremely proud that your daughter has met and now married someone like Matthew, because I know hand in heart he will look after her, make her smile every day, and they will both continue to be each other's rocks of support. The two of you truly are perfect together, and everyone here today couldn't be more happy for you both. So now, ladies and gentlemen, it is with great pride. Can I ask everyone to stand up once more, raise a glass to the new Mr. and Mrs. Payton. Thank you so much.
Out of this place, let's get out of this place.
I was walking the dogs on Boxing Day, thinking about this bloody speech as per usual, when I saw in the distance a young couple, hand in hand, laughing and joking, looking very much in love. It made me smile. And then I saw Nell, and I realised the young couple was Matt and Nicole. They truly are a loving, well-matched couple.
After a few months, it was here you met Nicole, the first girl you'd ever been serious about. We all knew how over the moon you really were, and literally couldn't have picked a better match for you. Things naturally progressed, and the more time you'd spend with each other, the closer you became. And it wasn't long before you were on the phone to me asking whether I thought it was too soon for you to move in together, where we both knew the answer was absolutely not. Fast forward through an abundance of holidays, cocktails, and just generally the both of you having the times of your lives, you were back on the phone to me. However, this time, it was to tell me you were finally ready to propose. Something that we secretly all knew was just around the corner, as we'd honestly never seen you happier or more content since finding your Nemo. Fast forward through a few more holidays and cocktails. It was in the Guide Dog Breeding Centre, a place you and Nicole loved to visit, where Nicole was surprised by a special little pup strutting into the room, wearing an even more special personalised dog collar, asking her to marry you. And here we all are today.
Welcome back, it's so good to have you home. Welcome back, you've been gone so long, shaking up the world, making some noise and singing your song. Welcome back to where you belong. You've been gone, but you've never been alone. 'Cause I was there with you, showing you the road that leads back home.
I call upon
these persons here present
to witness that I, Matthew James Payton,
Nicole Marie Savage,
do take thee, Nicole Marie Savage,
do take thee, Matthew James Payton,
to be my lawful wedded wife.
to be my lawful wedded husband,
I promise to care for you always,
and to keep our love and friendship.
as it is today,
Please share my hopes and dreams,
and never allow anything
to destroy the feeling.
we have for each other.
So, welcome back to where you belong. And I thank God that you're safe and sound. And wherever you may roam, you can always know you're not alone.
I give you this ring
As a token of our marriage,
as an outward sign
of the commitment we are making,
to one another
and as a symbol
of all that we share.
May the love, trust and respect you hold for each other today grow deeper and stronger in the years ahead. And it is with the greatest of pleasure I can now announce you are husband and wife. Please kiss your wife.
Welcome home. Welcome home.
Now on to my wife. You look amazing, and I couldn't be happier today to have married my best friend who makes every day better, no matter what life throws at us. You've achieved your dreams in qualifying as a solicitor, and I'm so proud of you. I'm only sorry that now you've got the rest of your life correcting people and saying it's Nicole Payton, not Nicole Patton. Nicole Marie Payton, you are my world, and I cannot wait for us to grow old together. To Nicole.
Now comes a time when I've got to give you some words of wisdom. This section of the speech is where we discuss parting wisdoms, what advice to give to the happy couple. I was a little bit stumped with this one, as you can imagine. But then Big Al, my taxi driver, whom some of you know as somewhat of a miserable git, who also isn't that big, came up with a little book of quotes on the matter. The first quote I liked was from Audrey Hepburn. She said, "The best thing to hold on to in life is each other." I thought it was very sweet. The second quote I penned myself. "It's nice to be nice." Shut up. The third and my favourite quote was from Napoleon Bonaparte. "In victory, you deserve champagne. In defeat, you need it." And on that note, can I ask you all to stand and raise your glass as we toast the bride and groom, Matt and Nicole. Matt and Nicole.
To Bob, Lindsay and Karen, you are the coolest in-laws I could ever ask for. You've shown me so much love in welcoming me into your family and reminding me time and time again I drink like a little girl. Thank you for raising such an amazing woman who I'm so proud to call my wife. Now to my mum and dad, to say thank you doesn't seem nearly enough, and I was the good child. You have loved and supported me in everything I've done, being so generous, and I could not have asked for greater parents, and I hope today I made you proud.
Crazy as life goes, we'll write a story we tell to a very own. So let's live, lost in the moment, taking it all in as we go. You know I'm counting on you now. Stay with me, let it keep on coming. You and I need to hold on to you. Yeah, as the world is in constant motion, you stay with me through the strange emotion. You and I, we will make it through. Yeah. room.